Hello. Oh, goodness. How goes it? I guess let's go ahead and get started. Haley, thank you for the lurk. Game capture, what are you doing? The game is there, I promise. There it goes. Okay. Andrew, welcome. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what we did yesterday. It's a busy day. I don't know what's going on anymore. Lee. Ella. Oh my gosh, so many friends. How's it going, everyone? Are you all doing well? Just want to get rid of all these notifications. I'm doing pretty good. I just had dinner, so I'm like fighting a food coma right now. But we're good. You gonna... Okay. I mean, you can still sleep. Just have me on in the background. You okay, kitty cat? Hey! Did you eat too fast? Oh, baby. We're doing good. My kitty cat's coughing up down here. Hey, you done? You're okay. You wanna go drink some water, baby? Yeah, she's fine. Gonna semi-lurk and doze off. Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea. And yeah, kitty cat's fine. She's still recovering from her cold, but she's doing much, much better. She just has this tendency over the last couple of days. I don't want to be here anymore now that Ella's here. That's rude. So mean. But yeah, she's doing this thing where she eats her food too fast, and because she's got, you know, her mucusy issues, she like doesn't breathe in between eating and then like chokes herself. She is okay though. I promise. But yeah, sorry, I'm still like trying to move everything. But she's doing much, much better. She actually slept with me last night. Jumped up onto the bed all on her own. But yeah, yesterday we started Paradise Killer. I would recap it, but my god, there was so much information. Mostly in regards to lore, and I can't keep up with it at the moment. Stop pouting or do the thing. Maybe you should just do the thing anyway. Basically, the long and short of it is, we're an investigator. We were exiled from this island that we live on, but the island gets destroyed during like certain cycles and then is rebuilt by this thing called the Council, and we got exiled a long time ago, so haven't been here for a while, but the Council was murdered while they were oh, I should probably turn the music on for the game. There it is. They were murdered while they were getting ready to destroy the new island. Good job, Lee. I'm proud of you. I mean, that's fine. Use me as a scapegoat. So, yeah, the council was murdered just before the end of the island cycle. And so we were brought in to try and figure out what was going on. They have somebody in custody that they say is the murderer. He was found at the scene of the crime with a bloody knife, covered in blood. But to get into the council, you have to pass through, like, these 4 or 5 holy seals. And it should be, like, extremely difficult, especially for someone who is a citizen. That's with a capital C. That's what, I guess, like, the lower ranking people are called. And we haven't done a ton of investigating. We did find the knife at the crime scene, as well as a different knife below where the crime scene was. And we found the body of an architect who may or may not be involved in everything. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, and that's not even, like, half of the information, because they threw a bunch of, like, world lore at us as well, and it was wild. There were a couple of times where I was like, I know what these, like, each individual word means, but I have no idea if the sentence that is coming out of my mouth is actually English. It was fun. So that's, like, the long and short of the investigation that we're doing. And we'll pick up lore as we go, I guess. Yeah. It's really cool so far. I really like the art style. It's this neat mix of 3D with 2D. So, like, the world that we're exploring is three-dimensional, as you can see. But, like, all the character art is, like, this 2D stuff. Population? Yeah! So, like, this is us. Our name is Lady Love Dies. And we're an investigator. We've got, like, our Grand Marshal Akiko here, who has been nothing but a bitch to us so far. We haven't met Carmelina yet. We haven't met Crimson Acid, but she's my favorite so far, because Goat Lady. Duh. Oh yeah, we were gonna go visit Dr. Doom Jazz. And Lydia is cool so far, but the second knife that we found is hers, and so that's made me very weary, which is unfortunate. But yeah, so it's like, you know, open world murder investigation game. It's very interesting. Right? They're really, really dope. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and go find Dr. Doom Jazz and see what's up there. He's got a yacht that we have to go see him on. It's over here. Yeah, part of my issue, like, especially with starting new games like this that are like super open world, I just tend to spend most of like the first few hours just looking around because I'm so enthralled by everything that's going on. This person over there. But it's super lovely. Like, everything about it. Here's Yuri. He's also just been an absolute dick to me. Right? I mean, that's how I view it. Having like the exploration be part of one of the best parts. I just like, I guess my only concern is that it's boring for everyone. But you know what? Whatever, y'all can deal. That's how we found half the crap that we were looking for. It was just me wandering around aimlessly. Oh, here's the yacht that we need to get to. So, yeah. So far, I really like it. They were describing like the trial process, and it kind of reminds me of Danganronpa. I don't know if they will be organized in the same fashion. / I don't know that there is only one correct answer because the way they were talking about it, I think we could very, very easily miss evidence and possibly get the wrong verdict. So that'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Eyeball? The back door to Doom Jazz's clinic.
Is this a fact?
This should be covered by the Syndicate HQ logs, but the door logs look broken. That means it won't log who enters and exits. I wonder if Doom Jazz uses this. Cool. Well, we should go talk to him. There he is! Bro, I did see a crystal on your ship, though. Yacht? A big boat. There it is. Oh, I hope we can see Shinji sometime soon. He's my favorite. One of the things about the world is that there is, like, demons. And that's one reason why things get all wacky is because demons are trying to screw things up. Hold on a second. I feel like that music is very, very loud, so we'll turn it down just a smidge. And that's why we ended up getting exiled as well, because we were, like, deceived by a demon. What's up, Doom Jazz?
Lady Love dies!
As gorgeous as you were 3 million days ago. Dr. Doom Jazz, the Syndicate's head doctor. Born in the Cannon Fortress, Scotland in AD 988 under the sign of Cosmic Deceit. Growing up during a military campaign, Doom Jazz longed to become a doctor to tend to the wounded. He snuck into the Haunted Ziggurat medical school and studied in the library after hours. He became their top student and battlefield medic. He was captured during the Great Betrayal, losing his arms in a torture chamber before being rescued by Aiz Kiwami. The two fled to join the Syndicate.
Favorite investigator.
And Starlight, the perfect pair. Let's go, Happy. I've missed the Doom Jazz charm offensive.
I've missed you, Love Dies.
And I've missed the Love Dies sass. Ooh, a Scottish accent, yeah. I like his voice. We're a fan. Let's go friendly. How have you been? Still the same old Doom Jazz?
That's not nice.
It's been just swell down here. I assume you got the memo about last night?
That's it.
Something like that.
How?
It's probably my favorite accent. I would definitely have to agree with that. It's up there. It's one of my top favorites. I'm a fan of Welsh accents, personally. But that could just be me. I presume you're here on business and not for something nicer.
Sure.
Go determined. I've got a job to do down here.
Investigator.
Here for it. New fave character, right though? I mean, we haven't met too many people, so it's not hard, but he's definitely a top favorite. I mean, a doctor with mechanical arms and a mohawk and a Scottish accent? Goat tongue indeed. How unfortunate.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You're in high spirits considering our leader and council have been murdered.
What?
We all deal with grief in different ways. Do not be mistaken, I am well aware that this is a catastrophe. I'm just not one for outwardly displaying my misery.
The investigator is here.
What's your take on the syndicate on this island?
Theoretically.
Keep myself to myself. I'm not interested in the schemes. It's exhausting. Drama and politics are drugs. It's best not to get hooked. That's a medical opinion.
Don't test me.
That tells me all I need to know about the state of this place. Anything else I can help you with? Yes! We are definitely gonna hang out with him. Considering I don't know what that actually does. He's a perfect person to try it out with. You think Henry did this, Doc?
My favorite investigator.
You read my report?
I don't.
Not
like
yet.
This.
Go and see Akiko and the prisoner. I left my report with her for you. That didn't answer my question.
Strange.
It's all I can tell you. I don't speculate on suspicions and hunches. I'm looking for facts. Can you make an exception for me?
What?
You only speak to me when you want something, Love Dies. It hurts. We love him, so
Sorry.
we're just gonna go with it. I promise to stop by more often. Well, alright then.
Hypothetically.
We don't know what the seals are, right? Awfully convenient that Henry happened to be able to get through them all, isn't it? So you don't think he did it? I didn't say that. I just mean there are some missing facts. And where you have missing facts, you have doubt.
Lady Love dies.
What do you think about it?
The
We're gonna go
facts
doubt,
and the
'cause
truth
I don't think Henry
are
did
not
it.
the same.
It's a nice story. People like to believe the easiest answer that fits their worldview. We kidnap citizens and force them to pray to genocidal gods. Of course the syndicate would believe one of the vile working class would do this.
Don't test me.
There's something else at work here.
Ha!
Well, at least you have a working theory.
Who?
Can you think of anyone that has got motive?
Ha!
That's Biggie. Such a terrible crime.
I'm a professional.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about it. Everyone is as innocent or as guilty as each other. Thanks, Doom Jazz. We talk about your motive? What's your motive, Doc?
Investigator.
I haven't got a motive, Love Dies.
I have a bad feeling about
Everyone has a
this.
motive. They just haven't thought hard enough.
I see.
Don't most investigators quote philosophers at this point in the
Got
conversation?
it.
Quoting is a crutch for the weak. Learn to have your own thoughts.
Hypothetically.
What if your thoughts aren't as good as a philosopher's? Good doesn't matter. What matters is that they're yours.
Ha!
I've missed these chats, Love Dies. I don't necessarily want to be suspicious, but that would be important because we know the murder happened, what, just after midnight? I found a door.
What?
A door?
Got it.
The back door to your clinic.
Sure.
The connection to the Nightmare console that logs who enters and exits the Syndicate HQ has been broken.
Ha!
Is it really? I had no idea.
Sure.
Sure you didn't.
Where?
Where were you at the time of the murder?
What?
I was in my clinic until I was called to examine Henry. He was found outside the council building, blood everywhere. I checked him over. Akiko has my report for you. Go and see her if you haven't already.
Ha!
The Syndicate building's logs should confirm my alibi. I've already seen them. They confirm your claim. Oh my gosh, so much information. Woof. Did you see Yuri last night? Yuri Knight last night? Huh? I didn't see him last night, I'm afraid Love Dies. Tell me about the inhibitors used to sedate Henry. Masahiro heavy industries tech. Drugs that sedate the body and inhibit psychic ability. They were designed specifically for victims of demonic possession. Calm the body and mind and stop them from lashing out. Henry's dosage level has been correct for the last decade.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Do you know if anything can interfere with Henry's inhibitors?
Theoretically,
You're not the first person to ask, Love Dies.
this is
Dude.
bad.
Witness. Witness is responsible for overseeing the end of an island and ensuring it all goes smoothly. He's obsessed with fail points in the process. He got worried that Henry could be a fail point. Could he get loose at the end? He's executed and not part of the slaughter ritual with the other citizens. There's a time when he's out of his cage before he's executed. Akiko handles the execution, so he's in safe hands, but Witness got obsessed about the inhibitors that keep Henry
The
sedated.
investigator is here.
Are they a fail point?
I'm worried.
Possibly, but you'd have to get past the Grand Marshal. He'd need a massive spike of adrenaline, and the only way I can think of to provide that would be an injection. Could someone have done that? Adrenaline is manufactured by the body. You need a drug to induce it artificially. His blood work came back clean, though. No one gave him that drug. Good deal. I'm glad I waited to talk to him until now, though. So, examination? Did you examine the dead guards at the first Holy Seal? Nope, Akiko wouldn't let
That's
me.
weird.
Why?
The island is about to end.
She said that's military jurisdiction. She didn't want the corpses of her soldiers disrespected with a post-mortem. Well, Kiko's
That's
super
strange.
suspect now. Even though there could be
I'm
evidence.
worried.
In her mind, she's already got the case solved. Henry's behind bars, and he clearly did it.
Sure.
Do you believe that? I'm not much into beliefs, Love Dies. I'm waiting to see what truth you find. Is there a database of DNA or blood samples for everyone on the
I
island?
see.
You want to run some blood? Wish I could help. Just after the crisis meeting last night, parts of the central server started corrupting.
Don't test me.
That's convenient,
I'm a professional.
isn't it? I became aware of it because the terminal in my lab does an automated backup in the early hours. I got a report that the backup failed. I took a look at it, and part of the medical archive had
Got
corrupted.
it.
What about the backup of the central server on the
The
moon?
island is about to end.
That went down as well. The corruption spread, not to all the moon database. I can still access most of the files on there. Where's the server on the island? In the caverns under the island. Masahiro Heavy Industries maintains it. The only entrance into the cavern is via the Deep Factory, and that's under lockdown.
That's weird.
Why? The Deep Factory is shut down at the end of the island. Only 4 people can unlock it. Councilmember Makin Origin ran Masahiro, but her dead body is up in the council penthouse. Same with Pandora too. She ran Dead Nebula and the Deep Factory. Nicolina Rose is second in command of Dead Nebula, but they're on the next island. Lydia took them early on. And Balthazar Tears was Makin's assistant at Masahiro, but he's on the next island
I
as well.
don't like this.
I'll go to the 25th island and bring Nicolina and Balthazar back, and they can open up the Deep Factory so I can find out what the hell is going on with that server.
Indeed.
Not so fast, Love Dies. No one leaves this island. The judge's orders. Besides, you need Lydia to take you to the next island, and she's on your list of suspects, right?
I have a bad feeling about this.
So what do I do about this server?
Hypothetically,
2 options. Chalk it up to bad luck and coincidence, or let it fuel a dreadful, all-consuming conspiracy. Hold on just a second. I'm getting a couple of notifications about frame rate drops, which is not great. So I'm just gonna get rid of some stuff. Sorry. That should be better. Okay. Cool. We'll just fix that before it becomes an actual problem. We'll go paranoid. It's a conspiracy. I'll go for the second one.
fabulous.
Keep trucking on, Love Dies. I mean, we already know what happened to KHX. He's the one that we found on the beach yesterday. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? I heard he was missing. Keeps himself to himself, so I don't see him a lot. You been up to his place on the cliffs? Oh. What do you know about the second Holy Seal? Not a thing, Love Dies. Council business. Cool, thanks. Can we hang out? Got a sec, Doc?
I've got all the time in the world for you. I missed you, Love Dies.
It's been so long since we spent time together. You still a wine and whiskey
I
woman?
don't like this.
Not a lot of either in the Idle Lands. Want a glass with me? Enjoy the island for a few minutes before getting back to all that murder? I've got a bottle of Freedom letter open.
Glad
Yes!
to be back.
I'd love a glass. Just a small one, though.
Fabulous.
That's the spirit.
Lady Love Dies.
How does it feel to be investigating again?
Time to breathe life back into paradise.
Haha!
Swoon. Oh my gosh, stop with the frame rate drops. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't have anything else open, so I don't know what's causing that issue. Can we close that? Indeed it is.
The investigator is here.
How's the doctor been since I last saw him?
Indeed.
Keeping entertained, you know? It's a small island, but there's always a way to have fun.
Sure.
I'm sure there is.
Haha!
Only one way to find out.
I was born to investigate.
Do you want to be a suspect in an out of... Oh, Love Dies! You get it, girl!
Fabulous.
You can come around to my to open my case file anytime.
How?
Well, maybe you've got some time right now. Each second I spend here allows the truth to slink further into the shadows. Paradise can't wait, huh? Feel free to swing by any time, Love Dies. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, whoa!
It's been wonderful to see you again.
I am enraptured by you, Love Dies. Besotted, enthralled. Where's this going? I understand the key to your heart is information. You desire the unknown. You desire to know about people.
You've got this wrong.
Maybe there's something I can help you with. Oh, we probing this boy. You said you might be able to help me.
You've got this wrong.
Love Dives. You've charmed me. Despite the tragedy of last night, this island is infinitely more radiant now that you're here. Because it's you and I can't get you out of my head, I'll break some ethics. I've treated witness for death scream trauma. He started complaining of being able to hear screaming on occasion.
Theoretically.
We had no idea what the cause was, but it kept happening. I eventually narrowed it down to psychic death screams. We'll go intrigued, I guess. That a fancy name for headaches? Something like that. When someone dies, they involuntarily emit a death scream in a burst of psychic energy. Normally, you can't hear them, but he'd become attuned to them. How?
I'm worried.
That's still a mystery. I don't know if we'll ever know. He attributes it to the god's anger. He's all doom and gloom about us not doing enough to please the gods. He's taking it as one of the many signs of the end times. Thanks, Doom Jazz. Treatment? Prevention? Is there a way to prevent it? Not that we found. What about during the citizen slaughter ritual at the end of an island? Surely that would be overwhelming. That's different. The priest conducting the ritual channeled the psychic energy released by the slaughter into energy for the gods. It's dissipated away from the island. Does anyone else suffer from them?
I'm worried.
We had a case on Island 15. Syndicate member killed themselves because they kept hearing them. But no one else on the island. Not in the way Witness does. I think demons can probably feel them. Every demon we've encountered has been attuned to psychic energy. Would this include the demonically possessed?
Theoretically.
Probably. I can't say for sure. How would it affect them? I'd imagine a spike in adrenaline. Anything else about Witness? That's super important, Doom Jazz!
got
Why
this
didn't you tell us
wrong.
earlier? Whatever, he's telling us now. I won't be too mad. I've been worried about his mental health.
Investigator.
He's become secretive and guarded. It's manifesting in the standard ways, but multiple appointments with him have been interrupted by phone calls. He won't take a call with someone in the room and always steps out onto his balcony. Other people have reported the same thing. Who? Architect Carmelina? She started noticing it several years ago. She's worried that he was slipping into paranoia.
What the hell?
Why are you suddenly telling me this? It's been playing on my mind. I've been thinking about last night and the lunatics we have on the island. Then the heavens sent an angel to come and question me. What do you mean, realization? You're only just noticing? I'll be appreciative. Thank you, Doctor. You've been invaluable.
Wonderful.
Remember to hurry on back if you need an examination or anything. Boy! Alright, nothing else to ask him. May the cosmos be a mystery, and may you reach the moon. Yeah, Doom Jazz is definitely a favorite now. This boy, though. Oh my goodness. That's where we came from. There's nothing at the end of the pier there. And, let's go ahead and open up the fast travel, which we already did, I guess. Oh, right! I remember how we got here the first time. Where does that go? I love him. I feel like that means he's bad. Right, though. I have learned to stop worrying about those things, despite the fact that it keeps becoming true. Also, how's the in-game sound? Is it too loud, too quiet, just right? Birthplace of the Gods, a hellish maelstrom of a frighteningly antique space. Dope. Ooh, I think we booked this one. Damned Harmony, the god that deceived me, the crime that landed me in exile and cost me my career and husband. This is my chance to right the wrongs. We had a husband? Needs to be more Scottish. I don't want to lean into accents too much because I don't want to, I don't want them to be bad. But you're right, it does need to be more Scottish. Excuse us while everyone starts swooning. Great. I mean, I can turn it down just a smidge. I think I'll just do in-game sound. Because I think it's the music that's the biggest issue. Why is everything at 50? That's a weird default setting. We'll go 35 for now. But yeah, if it ends up being an issue, let me know and we'll resolve it. Who else can we go talk to? We definitely need to go see Lydia, because it was her knife that we found earlier. Oh, and there's more information that we can get from Yuri. I'm done talking to him for now, though. I guess we could go see Witness. I don't know how to get up there, though. And that's kind of a problem. Travis says there's no such thing as a good accent. That's, I mean, not completely incorrect. I just don't want to make them unbearable. There's some people that just shouldn't. You know, people being like, "Oi, look, I'm British!" And it's like, no, please stop. Just don't talk. No. No more. I don't want to be that person. Alright, hold on. I'm getting... Also, is the stream holding okay? I'm getting a couple of notifications that the frame rates are dropping. My internet's being not fantastic. I just don't know what else to fix to keep that from happening right now. I don't know how to get to our buddy. Well, maybe... But I will worry, Weeb. How's it going, my dude? I guess we can go talk to Akiko. And then figure out how to get other places. Ah, Crystal. Can I go in here? Yes. Yeah, I don't think there is much I can do right now about it. Fortunately, it's not like missing a couple frames here and there is super important. But we'll, like I said, I'll keep an eye on it. Also, I'm glad you're doing good, and that it's been a good day. These are important things. I don't want to go into the water. Thank you, though. I just want to find my boy Shinji. Please and thank you. Open. Unlock.
Travel unlocked.
Yay.
Starlight skins obtained.
It's down here, though. Nothing. Oh, no! Oh! Oh, mistakes. Okay. We managed to get out. We're fine. I didn't realize you were a captain, Hella. You should have told us. Wait, when did this happen?
Obtained.
I want to know how Ella sliced Lee. A tower that broadcasts music to the speakers on the island.
Music obtained.
I can't stop telling people this. Oh, snap! Did he have it coming? What am I saying? Of course he did. That's hilarious, though. Good job. Full support. I'm sad I missed it.
Relic obtained.
He was literally asking me. Lol. Ooh, we got a dazzling obelisk charm. Charm model after obelisks found on the Citadel planet in another solar system. Guys, I miss Doom Jazz already. Well, you showed him. Don't ask for something you don't want, right?
Relic obtained.
Ill-fated ring pulls. You can trade in collected ring pulls from drinks to get Crimson Acid merchandise. Looks like someone didn't have enough before the island ended. Oh, sucks for them. Yeah, he's our doctor buddy. He's saucy and sassy, and I'm here for it.
Relic obtained.
Weeb, you got your anime waifus, and I have my half robot, half Scottish doctor men and goat ladies. It's fine. This is fine.
Blood crystal obtained.
Shinji! Thought I heard you. How do I get up to you, though? No! Let me get up! I like Carmelina's dog. It's about the only thing I do like on this shithole island. You're breaking my heart. Don't get the wrong impression. You're near the top of the good part of the list. You've made my days, Shinji. Don't patronize me, love dies. Oh, it is. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Give me the thing. I didn't expect this game to be a platformer, but here we are. Where's this other crackling sound coming from? Open! There you are.
Crystal obtained.
Oh my gosh. Stuck on things. This is fine. Ooh, more drinks. Oh, excuse me. Where do you bought those? Never mind. It? Oh, I'm going up these stairs too fast to make myself sick.
Blood crystal obtained.
Oh, there's another 2 crystals over there. Everything is a platformer, only according to Travis. Okay, so it's over there. But I want to know what is up the rest of the way, other than Shinji. Wait. Gimme. Gimme. Oh no! Oh no! Thank goodness there's no fall damage. Am I right? What are you?
Relic obtained.
An enchanting blood charm? Everyone plays for good blood, strong blood, red blood. This charm is said to strengthen your blood. Okay. Does Shinji want it? Because, like, I'll give it to him. Anything for my boy. What? 25th Island sequence. Oh, this is like what we saw at the beginning of the game. I still don't understand what's going on with this, but whatever. Everywhere you go, there's the hum. The whole island hums with something. Is it dread? No, maybe. I think it's secrets. They take on a life of their own. They become tangible. Secrets cause dread. Maybe. Are they like memories?
Relic obtained.
No reality whiskey. Made with corn, rye, and barley. Smooth with a taste of brown sugar. Best enjoyed on a rooftop. Convenient. I am on a rooftop. Oh, there's dead nebula back there. Precious.
Blood crystal obtained.
Ha!
Ooh. Here's our island that is dead. There's Shinji. And there's also Shinji. Bro, what are you doing, buddy?
Ha! 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 Huh. Ha!
I just want to get down to this balcony. No! I just want the thing. Is that Shinji over there too? No, I think it's just blue fire. Excuse me while I continually just fall off of these buildings. Ugh. That's Shinji over there, though. We'll do that in a second. Here's a music tower.
Music obtained.
Cool. Where are you? What are those? Imperfect dominoes. Good for killing time. Are these just collectibles or like... Are they important? Oh, gotta hydrate. Thank you, Allie. For anyone else who's out there, you gotta hydrate with me, though. Hata. I'm so happy I managed to get a couple of like little new icons for all that stuff. Okay. I just want the thing that's there. I want the thing. Please give me. You have apple cider. I'll accept it.
Ha.
Pick up.
Relic obtained.
Righteous Montserrat tea. Nice fashion. It's a quote from Montserrat. Praise, purity, perfection. Ooh. It is that time of year. Gotta get that good cider. I have water. I mean, you and me both. So fancy. Water is perfectly acceptable, though, and an important part of your daily intake. Oh god, I hate coming around these corners so fast. But I just want to get up the stairs. I'm chugging the ginger tea. That sounds delicious, by the way. Nom nom nom. I can hear the little prickle crackles. Whatever. Gingy. I barely drink anything else.
That's strange.
I mean, better than not drinking water? I always forget my tea if I make it so that it's cold. Oh! Gotta chug, or you gotta chug it. Get it down fast. How did Paradise last so long without an investigator? Makes you think, doesn't it? Untold millennia or a few days. How long were you gone? What happened in your absence? How many hidden crimes are buried beneath these apartments? Unhelpful, buddy. Oh, it's that thing right there. Okay, but is there anything over here? No, I feel that though, Ella. If I don't drink my tea like immediately, then it will just sit there for forever. Fancy playing cards, good for whiling away time on a rooftop with a friend. Oh! I did not want to launch myself off there, but that actually might be what I need to do for right now. So let's go. Oh, Shinji's down there too. Oh, I want that green thing. Can I make that? Yes!
Key item obtained.
A green crest. It looks like it will fit into something. Well, anything can fit into anything if you try hard enough. Just saying. So I just stick with water. It doesn't matter if you drink it cold. Valid. I gotta have a soda every so often, because migraines, caffeine dependence. My baby! Hello? I was hoping you would have come to see me by now, lady. Hello, Crimson. You remember my voice, but you don't come and visit? Gonna contradict her. You haven't come to see me. Don't get high and mighty just because someone's let you off of the leash after all this time. I'm running my operation out of the sewers. Out of the sewers? Look for a mysterious door. What are you doing in the sewers? You've been gone for 10 islands. Things change. I'm trading secrets for money. I've got things to tell you. For a price. I've got something for Starlight as well. A nice upgrade that will shine a light on some truths. You're gonna need some firmware upgrades to break into all the nightmare computers. I've got one to sell you. Then I'll take a trip to the sewers. If you're having trouble finding me, use Starlight's AR mode. Starlight's functionality is supposed to be a secret. Get with the program, lady. I've just set myself to findable. I'll show up in the AR mode now. I'll be waiting. Bring crystals. I'm not running a charity. Oh my god, Aloe, for real though. Sorry. I am here for it. Where's Crimson though? There she is. Never cut down on aloe. It's good for your belly. No, jump! Jump! Oh. Love dies, come on. Come on, there you go. Good job.
Sorry.
This paradise is creeping me out. When the veil falls and the naked body of crime is exposed, the island begins to crumble, the balance is tilted, and the illusion falls apart. It's so good. That's poetic. I'm trying it out. I know you think I'm an asshole. I'm giving speaking nice a go. It's hard though. You're doing well. You're making me blush, Love Dies. Peace. I would legit just drink aloe all the time if I could afford it. Oh, more music.
Music obtained.
I don't know how many crystals Crimson wants. I feel like we should stock up a little bit before we go.
Relic obtained.
Gaudy blood pendant. A gemstone fused with the owner's blood, worn by the prideful with something to show.
Relic
Suspicious
obtained.
videotape. Unmarked videotape strike fear in the minds of the cautious. What's on it? Who made it? Why was it abandoned? Will I be put on a list if the authorities know that I have it in my possession? Eh. What else can we go? I mean, we gotta go talk to people, clearly. Oh yeah, there was that one ghost on the beach that wanted us to find proof of a vampire? Inaccurate alarm clock. Time is meaningless on the islands, but citizens cling to these old signifiers with their old lives for comfort. That's something to do at some point. Oh my god, there's so much stuff! Pupper!
What the hell?
What's a dog doing here? Woof.
Sure.
Your name tag says Bearchan. Is that your name? Bearchan? Woof. You look expectant. Are you after treats? Woof, woof. I'll see if I can find you some treats. You're You are a good dog.
Fast travel unlocked.
Distracted in this game very, very easily. There's so much to look at, though.
Relic obtained.
Island Sequence 5. Fifth Island Sequence, The Sin of Silence. Our architect, Romeo Silence, is deceived by cosmic deceit. Lured into treason against us by a god, he is executed, and the Silence family are forbidden from ascending to the council. Right, doggo? Guys, we gotta get excited!
Obtained.
Ella, you gotta! It's very, very good. Aloe is dope.
Blood crystal obtained.
It wouldn't let me cross there for a second. Ooh, hello. Increased employee card. Ezra Albertine. Assigned to the Realty... Yeah, Realty Folding Drive Power Station. Found next to a fish tank.
Ha.
Can I... Realizing there's probably easier ways to get into these places, but we're just,
Relic obtained.
you know. Duplicated rotten eggs. Some citizens formed a black market in eggs. They found a way to illegally get large quantities of them to illicitly trade. Okay. But why eggs? Lee, you can't yell at him if you're not going to sleep either. It's traditional to donate And let blood and prayer temp. Yeah. Your schedule's already ruined.
Relic of
I mean,
Cain.
if your schedule's already ruined, what better way than to just hang out with us? We got a carving about the god nightmare revival, an esoteric secretive god. The floating goat head rules over a far-flung alien colony of scholars. I think Shinji mentioned them yesterday. It was that Phasmo introduction session. We should play more Phasmo
On
sometime
travel
soon.
unlocked.
I'm sick, he has to work Kayshurrr. I mean,
Starlight Skin of Cain.
I function on 3 hours of sleep pretty regularly.
Sword of Cain.
He's an adult, he can ruin his life if he wants.
Cheetos of Cain.
Hi, I'm a terrible influence. Don't do it, Weave! Go to work on time! Oh my god. Terrible.
Relic of
Okay.
Cain.
Hey, we got the mascot character for Dead Nebula! Kids love him. Oh my goodness.
Relic of
You're
Cain.
terrible. Idiotic loyalty levels. Poster showing the different tiers of loyalty a customer can achieve with the Second Heaven loyalty card. Can I take this? I want this!
Relic of Cain.
Wretched CD. CD containing obnoxiously esoteric music by the embryonic adults. Completely unlistenable.
Huh?
This is Dead Nebula, and I love them. They're perfect. What was this?
Cheetos
Dog
of
treats!
Cain.
Sorry. I gotta go back for Bear-chan!
Relic of Cain.
Unavoidable pain pills. All workers on the island require prescribed pain medication. All goods produced in the farm and deep factory have to be hauled by hand. If it was good enough in ancient Egypt... Yikes! Open. Big and strong, Ella. I do what want. Nobody tell me what to do. No! Take care of yourself! Ridiculous. Montserrat leads us to the real world to reclaim the corpse of Dire Rose. Tragedy strikes. The God Hunters repeal us. Alright, well, that was a jump in, sequences. I think the highest sequence that we've collected was 6. So we've gone from 6 to 15. Dead Nebula! The mascot was designed many islands ago by the artist, Ranoy. Kids love him. I love him. Where did the puppy go? Yeah, buy it. What are you doing? Give me all the drinks. I legit, like, almost forgot why I was buying all these drinks. It's to get Dead Nebula to notice me.
Thank you for your continued patronage.
You've tried a lot of the refreshing beverages we make. You are a most valued customer. Do you have a favorite? Go sarcastic. It's so hard to pick a favorite. Never mind that. Remember that upgrade for Starlight we mentioned? We've come through for you. Hang for a sec. The vending machine has been soft rebooted. You should be able to get the upgrade thing out of it now. Don't forget, it's in the warehouses.
Why?
Why is hardware like that jammed in a vending machine? The Dead Nebula security chief is a real moron. He'd been showing off just before the slaughter ritual. He thinks exposing OS loops is a great way to impress
Why?
people. Why did he have a Starlight upgrade? Did a favor for someone he shouldn't have in the Syndicate. He promised him a piece of Syndicate tech in return. What he got was an unusable upgrade for use on a device he'd never seen. Like we said, moron.
How?
Like I said, Weeb's an adult, he can make poor decisions. Being an adult also means you have to take responsibility for your poor decisions. How did it end up in a vending machine? Marshals came knocking, he tried to hide it. It's jammed in the dispensing mechanism. Should come out if you try making a purchase now that it's been rebooted. Oh my gosh, you guys just want me to keep drinking water? I can't be mad. Water is a good thing. Thanks, Lee. Hold on just a second. Internet, I need you to hold better. Please and thank you.
Go get him, lady love guy.
Well, the second you start complaining, I'm gonna call you out for it, Weeb. That's how this works. But seriously, where is this pupper? I don't remember where I left the doggo. Is he over here? Can I see him on my AR stuff? Yes! Okay. Puppy, 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 puppy. Oh, and more music.
Music playing.
Doggo, 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 doggo. Here you go. Enjoy. Woof. Can I speak to your manager? Oh, wait. Good girl. Yes. Woof, woof. Oh, she gave us a blood crystal. Why do you have a blood crystal?
The investigator is here.
I don't know why I even question the things that happen on these islands anymore. Good girl. Thank you, Bear-chan. Woof.
Blood crystal obtained.
That feel when I always go to say, I am the manager, bitch. It's always a fun time. I sometimes miss being a manager just for that reason alone.
Relic obtained.
Island sequence 6. Sixth island sequence. We unite in hope. A great light falls upon the island. Is it a message from an astral god? Must be a nice feeling. To say it was a wonderful feeling. Not worth the issue of being a manager all the time. Divvy out that work. Shinji, why you gotta go hide over here and make it impossible for me to get to you, buddy? No, no, no. I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm not! I thought the water was too deep. My boy! Gazing across an endless cosmic desert. I love saxophone. It's so saxy. Drifting through an abysmal sea. Dreaming of an antique summit and a monolithic city overlooking an impossible cavern. All the good shit, you know. Come back, Shinji, I love you. My boy, what the fuck? What have we stumbled upon? Yes! Bleed all over this. There's a carved tablet in here. A history of Enchanted Blue. Enchanted Blue, an ancient god who chooses her servants and deceives them with the promise of power. Those that swear allegiance to her work to further her goals and benefit from the gift of physical perfection and strong minds. They change rapidly and dramatically, becoming blessed with beauty and intelligence. In return, they are forever bound to her whims, losing their mind over centuries as they're enraptured by her deception. Currently sealed in the hidden pyramids of the Sahara.
Relic obtained.
Okay. I don't know why she read that one and hasn't read the previous ones. What are you going on about? Oops. I know how to type things in.
Relic obtained.
Okay, again, I have let myself get distracted. I'm gonna have to check this band out. I know you were recommending it to Ella, but like, that sounds dope. What am I hearing? There are like multiple scritchy things going on. Where are you?
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
No. I don't know what this foot bath thing does, and I don't know that I want to know. Oh, we're super close to where, Crimson is. Let's unlock
Our channel
that.
unlocked.
We haven't saved in a while, so let's go ahead and save.
Getting saved.
My goodness.
Starlight in the day.
Ha.
Crimson, are you in here? You're only 20 meters away, so yes? My baby! Hi!
Crimson acid.
Syndicate idol and secret something something something? Good to see you again, lady. It's been too long.
Acid.
Born in the hospital of our martyred goat, England, in AD 1002 under the sign of the Endless Moon. As a teenager, Crimson left home to fight for Endless Moon in France. She excelled at guerrilla operations and became known as the glamour of the battlefield due to her stunning beauty and presence. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate.
Thank you.
Hello, Starlight. We're in a dark time. Someone has played a hell of a hand against the Syndicate. It's bad enough to bring the Exile back.
Sorry.
Forgive me for being blunt, Crimson,
Thank you.
but the head, things change. While you were gone, I got blessed by the gods.
I'm glad to be back.
Damn titties, right though. The new look
Good
suits
work.
you. It adds a certain je ne sais quoi to the ensemble.
That's weird.
What's the A to B to C with the sewer pad? Plot. Dem plots. Quiet place to get away from
I have
everyone.
my ways.
After I became blessed, Montserrat convinced me to be the Syndicate's idol.
Who knows?
Someone from for the citizens to look up to. If you pray hard enough and serve the gods as best you can, yada yada. That kind of thing. It's good to have a place to hide away and run my sideline. Everyone needs their own space. How's the market in
Business
secrets?
is booming.
On an island full of snakes where everyone's got something to lose and something to gain? Business is booming.
Don't be coy.
Look, before we get into the secrets I can sell you, we need to talk about your investigation.
Secrets are dangerous.
Judge brought you back from exile. You have their authority. You can find any truth. Lady, you're in some deep trouble. Not everyone wants you to punish the guilty. They're going to want you to remove certain layers and redefine the shape of the Syndicate for their own ends. Be careful with the power you've got,
Thank
lady.
you.
So, you want to buy a secret? I told you! Goat girls for the win! How can I help, lady? Get some upgrades! Crimson, have you got any upgrades for Starlight? You've come to the right place. I guess you're breaking into those nightmare computers looking for evidence, right? I've got an upgrade which will give Starlight the ability to read more of the symbols. Get you into more systems and more evidence.
Business is business.
I can do it for 10 blood crystals. Best offer. Yes! I'll take it.
Good.
Nice doing business with you, lady. You'll need to install this manually, lady. Take a look in your inventory. If you need more upgrades, you'll have to look elsewhere. That's the only one I have. You should try buying a drink if you haven't. Heat on the street, is that Dead Nebula knows where
The
one is.
investigator is here.
I'll keep that in mind. Already on it, Crimson! Your information is useless to me. I also heard one of the power station employees found something they shouldn't have. Okay, that one I didn't know. Thank
Got
you.
it.
I'm on it.
Good work.
Selling any skins for Starlight? Sure am. 1 skin for 1 crystal. Sure. I don't need all of the Starlight skins, honestly, at this point.
Starlight skins obtained.
Oh, that's cool though. I like that one. Alright. Time to get all the information out of her. You think Henry did it? Do you? I'm asking you. I don't have enough details. How did he escape? How did he breach the seals? The answer to every question seems to be a hand wave, and he's possessed by a
Don't be
demon.
coy.
Convenient answers are dangerous. My power flashes so much for listening to your stream. Oh no! Oh, well, thank you for hanging out as long as you did, though. I appreciate it, Tad, and hopefully your power doesn't flicker again. That's scary. When she said not everyone wants the guilty judged, I was like, that's wrong! Wait a minute. And realized that this game hit home close to reality too much, and now I'm depressed. Lee. You gotta take a moment and, like, really self-reflect here. If you let every person who throws truth at you bring you down, I mean, I don't know. What secrets do you have? Anyone got a motive for last night? Lady, I've got lots of secrets to sell. I can give you a lot of different people's motives. I just don't have an opinion about who did it.
Sure.
Who's got motive
Me.
then? These all come at a price. I'm not handing out candy. Secrets take a lot of work to acquire. I've got something on the Grand Marshal, the Architect, the Doctor, the Happy Couple, and
Nice
Witness.
doing business with you.
Take your pick, but come with your wallet. You're gonna make a tidy
Thank
profit. You got a point? Any reason why you would kill the council? I'm gonna be straight up with you, lady. This island is full of snakes, and I want you to hear this from me. I hate what the Syndicate have done to me. I'm an idol they trot out to rally the citizens. Good idea, Kayshurrr. Let's change the topic. I mean, I don't have anything good to say about it. So, topic change it is. I gloss over the misery with a pretty smile. I haven't got anything against idols, but this isn't for me. Montserrat devolved into paranoia. Sorry to speak ill of the dead. He was tightening his grip on us all. One of the first things to go on the next island is my little emporium. Dictators can't have someone peddling secrets, can they? Is that enough to drive you to kill the entire council? No, I didn't do it, but someone did, and they're going to want to shift the blame. That's why I'm being straight with you. Please, Crimson, don't be straight with me. Please. What other information? About your motive.
The investigator is here.
Stretch time. Let me move my mic so I don't punch it while we stretch. Oh my gosh. Big stretch. I guess I can reposition myself in my chair while we're doing that. Thanks, Allie, for the stretch redemption. Yuri's got some things to say about
I have my
you.
ways.
I bet he does. He isn't my biggest fan. He says you want to be a soldier again. Says you want to be in the Marshals. How'd you two start talking about that?
The investigator is here.
Asking around about motives. And he thinks that's enough to be my motive? That I'd kill the council just to try and get to be a marshal? Are you denying it?
Secrets breed mysteries.
No, it's true. Lady, do you really think that's motive for mass murder? It sounds tenuous to me. I'm glad you said that. I was dreading the snakes getting to you. Go to bed. Oh, you got me on the big TV. So fancy. Thank you for stopping in and chatting though, Weeb. Hopefully you go to bed soon. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, I guess I can bring this back a smidge. There we go. It's no secret I want out of life forced on me. I would love to be a soldier again.
That's strange.
It has to be done the right way though, not through mass murder. Where were you last night? I was here, at my hideout, waiting for Lydia's pickup. I'm always one of the last to leave the islands. Yuri thinks he's funny by making me wait. I left when Judge summoned everyone for the crisis meeting. Oh, thank you for the bits! You're too sweet. Have a great night! I left when Judge summoned everyone for the crisis meeting. Any evidence of that? None.
Don't test me.
That paints you in a bad light. I can only tell you the truth. If I knew a mass murder was going down, I'd have got a way to corroborate my alibi. Wow, reading suddenly got very difficult. There weren't any whispers of what was about to happen. Nothing. If Henry didn't do this, whoever did it managed to keep it extremely quiet. Am I taking your word on that?
Who knows?
I'm running a business here. If I had something, I'd sell it to you. KHX's secrets. Got any secrets to sell about KHX?
What do you mean?
Why are you asking?
Sure.
He's missing. He's assigned the second holy seal, and that was key to getting to the council. I haven't heard anything about it. I know he's missing, but nothing's come up. That is unfortunate because he is dead. Why would Akiko kill the council?
Thank you.
Secrets aren't free. Yeah, let's go for it.
Business is booming.
Good crystals. Minimal imperfections. Akiko is a soldier through and through. She's always also their leader. They're the only family she's ever wanted. The marshals aren't syndicate though. They're citizens. A security measure by the Montserrat. They don't have our immortality, and they don't get moved between islands.
Got it.
That makes them expendable too. Precisely.
I have my ways.
Akiko has endured a millennia of sadness watching her troops die or get left behind. Good night, Weeb. Prob's late though. I don't think you're too late, Ella. Hopefully he hears that. She wants them in the syndicate, get them gene therapied up, and create a battalion of immortal soldiers. End her heartache. Lurk inbound! Thank you, Yosh! I appreciate it. She's mentioned the syndicate to try and get her marshals inducted. Been refused every time. She's hurting, and she's angry. What'd she get for murdering the council? She wouldn't be promoted to a position where she can change the rules and keep her marshals alive between islands. She'd use the murder to scare the new council. The untouchables became touched by the hand of death. She can argue for increased militarization on the next island, scapegoat it on a citizen, and panic the next council into creating martial law with troops inducted into the syndicate.
Sure.
Use loyal troops rather than expendable troops. Precisely. Montserrat was always scared of immortal soldiers having dangerous thoughts and leading a coup.
Don't be coy.
If Akiko did this, she proves that the threat isn't from the marshals.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Got any proof? Sure do. I pulled this from the Moon database. You never know when something like this will come in useful. Thanks. Lady, here's more. I haven't got proof, so I'm not charging you for what I'm about to say. Akiko falls in love with her troops. That's why she hurts so much. She's had a string of relationships throughout the islands. Is there someone special on this island? Captain Voth. He's the highest ranking marshal under Akiko. Ooh, shit. Scandal. The highest ranking marshals are chosen to guard the council during the birth of a new island.
What the hell?
So he was murdered last night. Looks that way. So if her lovers are dying when the island ends, her motive is to kill the council to push her agenda through, get her marshals into the syndicate, and make them immortal? That's a pretty big bet to make.
Secrets breed mysteries.
I agree. Something doesn't add
The
up.
investigator is
I'm not
here.
convinced Voth died last night.
Business is business.
Don't tease, lady. That sounds like a secret. Don't secrets have
We're in a
costs?
dark time.
I'll refund you for our earlier transaction. Ooh, yes. It's a deal. Taking my first steps into the secret
Good
trading
work.
industry. Pleasure doing business.
Sure.
The dead marshals outside the council building aren't marshals. The blood doesn't
That's
match.
strange.
So where are the real marshals? Working on
Thank
it.
you.
If you want to enter the Viper's Nest, you could try the barracks. If I was a marshal looking to lay low, I'd be in there. They don't let
Sure.
anyone in. I'll see what I can find.
Love crystals obtained.
Dope. Oh my god, so much information. Woof. Why would Carmelina want to kill the council?
Good work.
You know this costs, right? Yes. Pleasure doing business. Carmelina isn't allowed on the council. The Silence family were barred from ever doing
have my
or
ways.
being on the council. You remember her father's crime, right? Romeo's fall from
Sure.
grace. He was deceived by cosmic deceit. Bingo! Cosmic deceit deceived him? With promises of power. Standard stuff. Cosmic deceit wanted Romeo to sacrifice crying grudge in a ritual. That would give cosmic deceit enough power to
Doesn't
resurrect.
add up.
Resurrecting the gods is our mission, but not at the expense of deceptions and sacrificing other gods. Romeo was stopped before he could go through with it. His punishment was execution, and the rest of his family being barred from a council seat for eternity.
That's
The ruling still
strange.
stands. Carmelina is on the throne right now. The judge thinks they made the right call. It's a temporary situation. She's the highest rank outside of the council, and we're about to move to a new perfect island that Carmelina designed. This transition to our eternal home needs to go right, and she's best placed to get us through it. Has Carmelina protested the ruling in the past? She submitted motions to have the ruling overturned and to get on the council. All have been denied, though. Can I see these motions? Of course. I pulled them from the moon database. Oh, she's cute. I'll give you a little extra for free. I don't know if this helps with anything, though. Hit me. About 25 years ago, Carmelina went into isolation for a year. No one
Nanny,
saw
the
her.
hell?
Any idea why?
Weird.
She said it was for work. She had a new project and didn't want to be disturbed. Nothing ever came of it, though. We were never shown the fruits of her labor.
Got it.
Why do you think this matters? You know when you get a bad feeling and it festers? Maybe I just needed to say it out loud. Maybe it means means something? I'll see what I find. Why would Doom Jazz kill the council?
Business is business.
Got the cash to pay for a secret? This is a big one. The Syndicate's origins aren't what they seem. Woof! That is a lot of blood
Thank you.
crystals. We need to go get more. He knows the original secret. Before the first island, during the Great Betrayal, Montserrat made a mistake that got Doom Jazz's father killed. This was before he joined up with the Syndicate. He was our original military general, a legendary soldier. I'd always heard rumors about him before I joined the Syndicate. There weren't many humans the gods feared, but he was one of them. When the Syndicate fled to the first island, Montserrat made a stupid call to investigate a tomb that was supposed to contain a heavenly
Don't
weapon.
be coy.
He was wrong. There was nothing there. Doom Jazz's father attempted to hold off the pursuing armies during Montserrat's folly. It was too much. Our pursuers broke through and killed half the Syndicate before we got away. The incident was struck from history, but some of the existing council members know about it. Aiz Kiwami likes to talk when he's had a drink, and Doom Jazz has his closest friend. Sorry. Aiz Kiwami likes to talk when he's had a drink, and Doom Jazz was his closest friend. You let the secret slip. Alright, there we go. Was? Aiz Kiwami had some skeletons in his closet. He got found out. The next island was going to be a bad time for him. He took his own life a few years ago. They'd been friends since the Great Betrayal, hadn't they? Aiz got Doom Jazz out of the torture chamber where he lost his arms. Doom Jazz refused to give up his medical studying, even as the haunted ziggurat in Scotland was besieged. He was captured, tortured, and fled after Aiz broke him out. They were late joining up with the Syndicate, and Doom Jazz missed his father's death. By that time, it had been covered up. Woof. Letty and Sam's motive. I don't think I have enough crystals to get all this. Go and get some rest. I would highly recommend this game, Paradise Killer. It's very, very good. I think it's only like, I want to say it's like $20 on Steam. Super in-depth world lore. which was very overwhelming at first, but I'm just kind of rolling with it now. It's very good. But go get some rest, Lee. Thank you for hanging out for as long as you did, though. I really, really appreciate it, as always. What do you know about Lydia and Sam? I know that it will cost you. It's my last blood crystal. I know about their last job. What oh, excuse me, I'm just gonna burp at all of you. What last job?
Thank you.
Back in the day, Lydia told you that after she met Sam, they left the world of assassination for good, right? It isn't that easy. Once you're in that world, you're bound to it until you fulfill all your duties. An assassin is the most effective tool in the world. All tools have owners. In order to leave their old life behind, Lydia's former master had her do one last job.
Secrets breed
She had to
mysteries.
destabilize a government in Europe. Several dead officials allowed for regiment change. Thank you, Lee. Have a good night. Let's talk to you later. Gotta get rid of some of these notifications. Night.
What the hell?
Why didn't she tell me this? We've been friends for millennia. She's ashamed. They vowed to end the killing. Sam helped her do the job. They were in it together. It's not as romantic as the story they told everyone, is
I
it?
have my ways.
Always be suspicious of romantic stories, lady. Life doesn't work like that.
I have a bad feeling about
Is this what the council murder is? Regime change? Who can say? Was it revenge? A crime of passion? A regime change? You've got some investigating to do. Do you know why Witness would want to kill the
Nice
council?
doing business with you.
See your crystal. I don't have enough crystals for
is
that.
business.
No payment? No info. Let's talk about Yuri's alibi. Did you see Yuri last night? Yuri handles Lydia on the last night of an island. You should speak to her. Okay. Can you tell me anything about the marshal stationed at the first seal? Already told you. One of the guards was Wath, Akiko's lover. Akiko must be pretty
That's
upset.
strange.
You haven't heard anything strange about the marshals on the night? Things take a little while to flow downstream. Need to wait for loose lips. Did you see the doctor last
Thank
night?
you.
I know something about his clinic, but won't charge you. Find the back door. Yeah, I already did that. What do you know about the escape last night? Secrets about that haven't worked their way to me about Henry's escape. If you think there's more to it than there seems there might be physical evidence near the scene. If what the report says is true, the only way to the council building is through the Syndicate HQ. If you went through there, they'd have been logged. Check the Nightmare computer logs, already did that too. What do you know about the Second Holy Seal? One of the secrets I've been able to get my hands on. Okay. Can we hang out? Got time for a chat, Crimson? You find yourself on an island full of criminals, lady. Are you one of them? A criminal plotting the downfall of paradise? Not for the crime you're investigating. What does that mean? All shops need stock. My trade is secrets. I don't have a wholesale supplier I can get deliveries from. I'm not complaining. Illegal is always speedier, especially when it comes to secrets. Supply and demand. The islands have changed. We're the Syndicate, the ruling elite. It's easy for everyone in that tower to think that crime is something everyone does but them. I'm just keeping a
The
record.
investigator is here.
Which you sell.
Good work.
You're the one buying. Yeah. May your journey be endless. And may you reach the moon. We need to get some more crystals. So that we can get that last bit of information.
Crystal.
I get it. I understand. Also, Shinji, my boy. This is a work of art. The integrity of the Syndicate is a canvas. A knife is the brush. Is it modern art? Abstract? Formal? Who can say? I always hated art. Anyway, gotta run. Okay, Shinji. I love you. Oh, there's a crystal there. No! I want to get in there though. Vaguely remember looking over most of the beach. I don't think we actually finished looking at all of it, but we did see quite a bit.
Crystal obtained.
I guess we can continue to circle around. We need blood crystals anyway, so we might as well, like, explore a bit, right? But yeah, I'm super enjoying this game so far, now that I'm a little less overwhelmed by lore dump. It's pretty, it plays fun. The characters are neat.
Relic
Cute
obtained.
hamster friend. Tamago is the star of the popular 4-panel comic of Citizen Drew. Cute. Isn't that where we found the arm? I would like to get up there, please. Oh, there's Lydia. Let's come back to her in a moment, because there's some stuff down here that I want.
Relic
Shameful
obtained.
fake golden crown. Someone used the black market for status. Foolish reprisals are often deadly. Okay, good.
Blood
There we
crystal
go.
obtained.
If I just spam the E key enough. Yeah, I hear you, Shinji.
Blood crystal obtained.
But yeah, I kind of want to stock up on blood crystals again before we start heading out and doing stuff again. Crimson bled me dry. Plus there's all these things I need to purchase too.
Relic obtained.
At this point, I don't know if it's beneficial to keep purchasing all the drinks, but we're gonna keep doing it.
Relic
Glittering
obtained.
Sequin Ward. A strange folklore developed among citizens, believing that scattering sequins outside their home would ward off demons. Okay. Right, so that's, I think, everything over there. Endless Sequence 22. The vampire murders begin. We will be haunted by this vile monster in our ranks. Ooh. Okay, let's go talk to Lydia. We got some questions for her.
Lydia Daybreak.
The fairy woman. You buying this Henry story?
The island feels bad, LD.
I hope it's him, LD. If it was one of us, the syndicate could collapse. Akiko-chan found him at the scene. He had a knife and the Vic's blood, right? That paints a pretty convincing
Ooh,
picture.
The investigator is here.
Maybe it's a little too
What are
convincing.
you talking about, LD?
You see, think something else is going on, LD? I'm worried it's too easy to buy except the Henry story. What if someone set them up?
Don't test
These
me.
islands are full of power plays. What if this one is, if exploiting our preconceived notion that the oppressed citizens will rise up given the chance? I feel like there's some, like, grammar issues in some of these sentences. Which is why I keep, like, stumbling over some of them. That's a scary thought, LD. Did you have any problems with the council?
Good talk, LD.
Nope. Me and Sammy are just living our lives, LD. We're not into the politics and scheming
Got
on the
it.
island. What about the rest of the syndicate? Anyone come to mind that has a grudge against the council?
What the hell are you talking
This is a dark
about?
line of questioning,
Kind
LD.
of feels bad,
If
LD.
people find out I've said anything, I'll get a target
I'm
on
glad
me.
to be back.
You're an ex-assassin that's cooperating with the lead investigator. You'll be fine. I need your help, Lydia. I've been gone so long. Things are weird on this island.
Come on, LD.
You're telling me. Okay, because it's you. I've started to worry about a couple of
God
people.
damn it, LD.
Yuri's up to no
Got
good.
it.
What makes you say that? We'll get into that later. Carmeline is the other
Nanny,
one.
the hell?
The architect?
The
Why?
island feels bad,
Gut feeling, LD. Where were you at the time of the murder? Sammy had packed up his bar, so I picked him up. It was his turn to go through the Paradise Gates to the next island. I took him over there, but before we could go through, they locked in response to the murder. Will the logs at the gate confirm this? Should do. We started the warm-up procedure, but then it shut down.
Ah,
What's the deal with the warm-up procedure? We can't just walk through the Paradise Gates. They're connected to another reality. It takes a lot of power to move between different realities, and it's a complicated procedure. The gates need some time to draw enough power in and do the calculations to get you to the next island. How is that different to just driving around the island? We're not hopping between realities on the island so we can just cruise. Just a bit of single reality driving, huh? You got it. Holler at me anytime you want to go for a cruise, LD. Let's talk about your suspicions about Carmelina. Carm's a genius,
It's
LD.
complicated.
The next island will probably be perfect. She'll have crafted a masterpiece.
Come on, LD.
You probably heard people talking about Montserrat. He was getting paranoid. He was getting arrogant. For some people, honing their craft is enough. Others need rewards. I don't know if Montserrat was in the credit-giving frame of mind.
that's weird.
A slighted genius? Maybe. I have to ask about this, Lydia. Do you have a motive for killing the council? I get it, LD. Just doing your job. Nah, me and Sammy haven't got a reason to hit the syndicate like
The
this.
investigator is
You're happy
here.
here? As anyone can be.
The facts and the truth
Sorry to ask this,
are
Lydia,
not the
but
same.
I need you to tell me about the last job you did.
What?
You mean moving us to the next island? No, the regime change in Europe before the
If
syndicate.
you can prove it,
Who
sure.
the hell told you about that? Wait, it was acid, wasn't it?
Complicated.
What does this have to do with the council
I
murder?
don't like
The
this.
murder has all the hallmarks of a regime
Bullshit.
change. Oh, give me a break, LD. Me and Sammy were assassins. We did assassin shit. It was the last job we had to do to buy our freedom. That was millennia ago. A different epoch. It has nothing to do with last night. I had to ask. No, you didn't. Don't be mad at me, Lydia. I did, though. I did have to ask. Has Yuri got motive for killing the council?
If you can prove it,
He's
sure.
ambitious and wants power.
Huh?
He hasn't earned it, though. Unearned power is bad news, LD.
Damn it, LD.
He used to be small time, a shitty little kid, but one day he got buff. One day?
What?
Yeah, it was weird. Almost overnight he became handsome, got six-pack abs, and started to be charming.
What the hell are you talking
His charm's
about?
fake, though. He's trying to get his own way all the time. Be careful with him. Oh, did he make a deal with, that one god that we read about? I can't remember any of their names. He's been trying to push his own agenda on the council, but it's never gone well. Montserrat has fixed his plan. Yuri wasn't going to push him around. Hey, that's not yours, buddy. Here you go. Thank you. I got a bad feeling about him a while back and pulled some records from the Moon database. Here, take them. Try asking Sammy as well. People get loose-lipped in a bar. Oh, also a ton of information to ask. What can you tell me about Yuri and what he was doing
I'm
last night?
messing with you.
I was talking with him all night. He was my handler for the pickups. Pickups?
I'm glad you're back,
You know,
LD.
LD, the move to the next island? The islands exist in separate pockets of reality, so we can't just hop on a boat trip over there. We have to go through the Paradise Gates, get our trans-dimensional travel on. Masahiro Heavy Industries built this car to do it. It's the only thing on the island that can go through the gates, and I'm the ferry woman. On the night an island ends, I wait for syndicate members to meet to report to Yuri that they're done with their duties. Yuri calls me and arranges a pickup. I grab them and take them through the gates to the new island.
Sure.
You were in contact with him all night?
It's
Well,
complicated.
there was a time when I couldn't contact him. When we got to the Paradise Gates, I checked in with him to confirm the warm-up sequence started, but I couldn't get through to him. Yikes. Any idea why? Is it
if you
unusual?
can prove it,
It's happened a couple of times before. The reality folding drive sometimes causes it. Just odd it happened last night of all nights. I'll try checking his phone records at a comms tower. Do you know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside of the council building?
Huh?
Not a thing, LD. I was working last night. I found your knife outside the penthouse. What knife? It's a combat knife that's engraved with a message from Sam.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
You found my knife? I've been looking for that for ages. It's disappeared a while ago. Disappeared?
Come on, LD.
Yeah, I couldn't find it one day. Like it just up and vanished.
Strange.
Do many things vanish around here? Or is it just your knife that mysteriously vanished and then appeared outside a crime
Come
scene?
on, LD.
Come on, LD. You never lost something before. Do you know why the blade is damaged?
Good talk, LD.
Not much need for a combat blade on this island, so it just became a tool. Pop the cap off a beer bottle, tighten the axle nut on the car, you know. Farley, go. Go.
Kit Kat, go!
That's not your food. Can I have it back? It's sentimental.
Got
Afraid not, Lydia. This is evidence. Do you know anything about the open grate on the council building?
Weird.
Great.
Sure.
A maintenance hatch. It's been cut open and something dragged through it.
Complicated.
Not sure why you'd think I'd know anything about it. Let's be direct. I think your knife was used to open the
You
grate.
can prove it? Sure.
You're wrong, LD. You're going to need some proof as well. Well, excuse me. What do you know about the second seal? It's a secret, LD. I've never been through that big door in the council building. Unhelpful. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? Haven't seen him in a while, LD. Was hoping he'd turn up on my list of pickups last night. I thought he was just taking some time out, but he'd be ready to go to the next island.
Come on, LD.
I guess something bad happened. Have you poked around his place on the mountain? Did you see Crimson last night?
Why?
Have you asked her yourself, LD? I didn't see her last night. Did you see the doctor last night? DJ said he was in his clinic all night. Have you asked him? You are unhelpful, Lydia. What do you know about the escape last night? You read the report, LD? That's all I know. You'd have to ask Akiko-chan herself. Okay. Hang out. Excuse me.
Let's go for a drive, LD.
What led you to a life of an assassin?
Damn it, LD.
How come you're asking me about this now?
I was born to
We never talked about it
investigate.
before my
What the hell are
exile.
you talking about?
And now when mass murder happens, you just happen to bring it up? I had a lot of time to think in the Idle Lands. Not a lot to do up there then. I missed you.
I'm glad you're back,
Well,
LD.
I missed you too, LD.
It's complicated.
I don't like to talk about it, you know. That's behind me. Being an assassin was simple. You don't have to worry about a lot once you get good at it. Find the target, learn the target, end the target.
Complicated.
Love, though, that's complicated. That's why I drive and paint. I always need a skill to
Ah.
master. You got a new car since I've been gone. She's pretty, ain't she? Upgraded. Got bored of the muscle car look. Masahiro offered to refit the old girl, but I wanted to change. So here she is. Burn Parliament. Once this thing is over, we can go driving for real again. Totally. I hope the next island has roads. Cosmos is fine, but concrete feels different.
Good talk, LD.
You cool if I drop you at the beach, LD?
Thank you.
Sure thing. Thanks for the ride. Dope.
Come on, LD.
LD, I have something I think we should discuss. Do you have something you want to tell the investigator?
The island feels
This is a
bad,
sensitive
LD.
subject, LD. For who? It's about someone on the island, but it might be something you don't want to hear about. I'm an investigator. The truth doesn't care about feelings. You know, I told you that Yuri suddenly got ripped overnight. He became a new person. What if it was a god that did
What the
that?
hell?
You mean a
What the
blessing?
hell are you talking
Deception. That's dangerous talk. The goddess Enchanted Blue bestows physical gifts in return for
about?
devotion.
It's complicated.
Deception by a god is a crime. I don't want to just
I
accuse
have a
him.
bad feeling about this.
What makes you so sure? He's been going on and on about retrieving her body. She's dormant in the Sahara Caverns in the real world. Yuri wants the council to authorize an opt to go and get her. That's suicide. Enchanted Blue is guarded by elite custodians. I know. There's no way Montserrat would let it happen. I think that's why he's been pushing to get on the council. If he's been deceived, would he really kill the council? He's not going to be on the new council.
Come on, LD.
What if he doesn't stop until he is? I'll keep your suspicion secret, but I'll look into it. Thanks, Lydia. Yeah, Lydia, I was already, like, a step ahead of you on that one. But that's cool. May the specter gaze upon your face. I think is what it said. Something like that.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight's getting obtained.
No! Who else can we talk to? Lots of people. There are lots of people to go talk to. I do want to do that vampire thing,
Ha-
though. See if we can find the evidence for that. No!
Respawning.
Whatever, that got us vaguely closer to where we needed to go. You empty? You are. Okay. Did you find evidence? Not
The investigator
yet.
is here.
Keep looking. Well... Alright. It's been a minute since we've... actually looked at any of our case notes, so I guess we can... No... notes? This. Ghost on the Beach claims they were murdered by a vampire. They want me to find some evidence. Are you gonna give me an idea of what kind of evidence you want? No. Okay, so... Oh, more crystals.
Plus crystal obtained.
Such good music, though. I wish this ghost would have told me, like, what kind of evidence I'm supposed to be looking for, or even just giving me a general area. That one ghost who wanted his, like, that stone found yesterday, at least gave me like, an area to look around.
Plus crystal obtained.
That's fine, I guess. How do we get up there? Also, what's here? Okay, that was just a big circle. I mean, obviously, but...
Ha. Ha. Huh.
Yes.
Those crystals attained.
Can I see anything from up here, though? No.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
Oh, you fishies. Excuse me while I step in your home.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
More music.
Attained.
Cool. More fast travel spots.
Starlight skins obtained.
Ha.
Please pick up.
Those crystals attained.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
Come on, we can do this.
Ha.
Oh.
Ha.
This button isn't working. I need to activate it first. Unable to interface. Required software not found. Please visit Starlight's inventory and install any pending updates. Pyramids. Is that... I'm not a fan of that. I bet that's the one that I can get from the warehouse, though.
Relic obtained.
19th island sequence. When you sat with me and looked at the moon. Aww. Is that all that's up here? It does appear to be. Okay. Ooh, there's crystal up there. And some more stuff up there. So I guess we'll maybe not climb up this. Okay, no, we're cool. I thought it would be too steep.
Huh.
Oh, what's down there?
Those crystals attained.
Ha.
Cool. I for sure thought I was gonna fall, but also my boy! What's gonna happen to anyone who you find guilty in the
I
trials?
don't like this.
The penalty will be death. The Syndicate takes a grave view on the mass murder of the Council. Know what I think? People masquerade execution as justice. The death penalty is bloodlust. Pure and simple. In class oppression. What?
I don't
The
like
people who are
this.
generally sentenced to death are of the lower societal class. It helps the elite keep them in their place. Keeps the fear pumping through them. Do you think the death penalty is right? You can't rehabilitate the dead. The Edellands help to rehabilitate
Don't
you.
test me.
I'm here working for the Syndicate, aren't I? I'm not sure doing anything to get out of exile is the same as rehabilitation. Peace!
Sure.
There's a sketch of something in the dirt.
Don't test me.
It's been scrubbed out in a hurry. This overlooks the obelisks and nightmare computer. What was the sketch of? I don't know. Can you, like, tire tracks? This cliff overlooks the obelisks and the nightmare computer. Lydia's the only one on the island with a car. Okay. Yikes. Lydia. I'm telling you right here and right now, it's gonna end up being like a Murder on the Orient Express type situation. Everyone was in on it. I want to go up to there, please. Again, I can keep going, I can keep talking to people, getting information that way, but I also just want to, like, not sneeze into the mic, for one. Oof. And just keep exploring the island, because at this point I think I've only really explored, like, half of it. And it's been kind of nice, like, being able to just come to everyone with all the information, being like, look. You done goofed. 23rd island sequence. This one is nearly perfect. It lasts for so long. Carmelina is truly a genius. Oh, hi, buddy. Oh! Are we buffering a lot? But I think it's better. It's at least being consistent. And I'm not in the yellow anymore, which is dope. So here's hoping that it's actually functioning. And we've only got about 40 minutes left of my scheduled time. But, yeah, I guess we'll just power on. See what we can get done. I'm at least happy that, like, with the new router, all I have to do is restart it, but it's still obnoxious to have to restart it. Anywho. More music! Yay! Get back into it. But like I was saying, internet issues aside, I do want to, like I've said before, I want to keep, like, our longer series to the weekends, but I'm also just, like, super enjoying this game. If we want to play it on the weekdays, let me know. I know that weekends work best for a lot of you, so if it is better to just keep it on the weekends, let me know. And I'll just be patient. And save this game for then, but I'm also really enjoying it. This game is very good. Alright, let's talk to Sam, our skeleton man.
Sam Daybreak.
Hey, Aldi.
I'd heard you were back.
Sam Daybreak.
Sam Daybreak, Barmaster. They can watch the VOD, I want to watch all the time. Fair. Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, if we want to continue this on, like, throughout the week, let me know. We can do that. Born in the Shadow of the Dragon in Turkey in AD 999, under the sign of Shadow Zero. Farley, I swear, if you eat that food, I'm gonna turn you into kitty food. Yeah. Excuse me while I yell at the cat. Sam took to killing like breathing. He killed to survive on the streets and then killed as a soldier before just killing for fun. He became a hitman extraordinaire under the banner of Shadow Zero. He met Lydia on the battlefield. They battled for 2 weeks, destroying the town of 009. Lydia claimed victory and stabbed Sam through the heart. While fighting, he had fallen in love with Lydia, and in his moment of death, refused to leave her. His skin fell away and his skeleton hardened, becoming a deep red as he confessed his love for her. How romantic! She too had fallen for him and accepted his confession. They fled to get married. He renounced his murderous ways and refuses to commit harm to others.
What do you believe, Aldi?
I'm sorry, what was that voice? Starlight is filling you in, isn't she? Have you forgotten about us during exile? I like his voice. I suppose isolation clouds the mind, doesn't it? Hey Sam, it's been a while. Nice jacket. You noticed? It was a gift from Lydia. She always had good taste. Doesn't she? Oh no. Are you oh-noing at me liking him or oh-noing at the internet? Farley, what are you doing, buddy? Lydia's missed drinking with you. I missed you too as well. The voice, okay. I missed you too as well. You're the only normal people on these islands. That's nice of you to say, LD.
Are you accusing me?
It would be nicer if you were back under better circumstances, wouldn't it? The Syndicate is in a bad place.
What do you believe, LD?
It's devastating, isn't it? Our friends and colleagues have been taken from us. There's not a lot of wailing grieving going on.
Don't take through, LD.
We've existed for unknown epochs of time, haven't we? It gives everyone a different perspective on things.
The investigator is here.
How is the whiskey blend on this island? Some vanilla, caramel, spice, and just a hint of smoke. The spice is unusual. The whiskey tastes like the island it's made on. This has been a peaceful island. The caramel and vanilla are in harmony. The spice twists in your mouth. It coils and slips between the other flavors. Come on. What's the whiskey telling you, Sam?
Ridiculous.
There's something under the surface. Something that twists. Something that's been moved between us all. You can feel it too? Is there anything I can help you with? I mean, honestly, you just had me at Skeleton Man, but... we'll ask about Henry. You think Henry really did this to me? It's hard to say, isn't it? It's a hell of a crime. What do you believe, LD? I'm still making my truth. Kiko found him with council blood in his stomach. That's messed up, isn't it? He's clearly a sicko.
Sure.
That's what I'm trying to work out. Can you think of anyone that would want to kill the council, Sam? Kill the council? The crime of the century? Of the millennium?
What?
I don't think I do, LD. I'm really sorry I can't be of more help. Everyone here is a loyal member of the Syndicate, aren't
I
they?
don't like this.
I hope that's true. Where were you at the time of the murder, Sam? Am I under suspicion, LD?
Got it.
Sam, I'm an investigator. I do like this cute little picture of Lydia and Sam in the background, though. Oh, I realize you can't see my cursor. Ugh, butts. Anyway. Of course, LD. We must all cooperate, mustn't we? Lydia had taken me to the Paradise Gates.
Fancy at the ring.
I finished packing up the bar. I spent a few minutes taking the place in. I couldn't have expected to be back here, could I? They cute, aren't they, though? Sweet, precious murder babies! What time did you leave the bar? I let Yuri know I was good to go. Lydia came to get me and we went to the gates. She picked me up about 10 to midnight. We arrived at the gates about 5 to midnight. Any proof? The nightmare computers at the gates will have the logs. I'll check them out. What about your motive? Sure thing, LD. What do you need to know?
Ooh, the investigator
Got anything you'd
is
like to
here.
tell me? Don't think so, LD. We're happy. Depressing. Everyone has a motive. They just need to think harder, Sam. Is that true, LD? Without a doubt. Ask about Yuri's motive. Does Yuri come in here? Why do you ask, LD? He's after my time, and Lydia mentioned him. I don't know him. People speak to bartenders, pour their heart out after a bad day. He does come in from time to time. We all need a drink, right? I don't trust people who don't.
I am under suspicion, LD.
We all have our own ways. It can be a dark path, though. Be careful, won't you? I like how he's holding the that bottle, like... Next time I am able to come to somebody's house for a party, that's how I'm gonna bring in a bottle of whiskey. Just, yo. It can be a dark path, though. Be careful, won't you? What can you tell me about him?
Is this a joke, LD?
He's a power boy. All he thinks about is power and ambition. He wants to be on the council? Sure does. Maybe he finally snapped.
What the hell?
Snapped.
Fancy at the ring?
All he wants is to pursue his ambition. I voted against him in one of his numerous motions, and he came across the room at me. Holy shit! He's angry and impatient. He thinks he's ready to run the show. Don't all young people, though. Did you see Yuri last night?
What?
Lydia tried phoning him. You should ask her, shouldn't you? Okay. Do you know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside of the council building? I don't do LD. Terrible business, isn't it? Any idea why Lydia's knife was outside the penthouse?
Don't think so, LD.
No idea, LD. You sure it's hers?
I don't like this.
It has an engraving from you. Well, that is her knife. No idea why you found it there, though. Have you asked her about it? Yes, Sam, I have, and now I'm asking you, so answer my questions, boy. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? I don't think I can help you on this one, can I? Maybe check out his place overlooking the ocean? Did you see Crimson last night? Sometimes she stops by for a drink in the evening, but I didn't see her until the crisis meeting last night, LD. You should speak to her, shouldn't you? Did you see the doctor last night? He said he'd be in his clinic, didn't he? Yeah, but I still gotta ask, bud. What do you know about the escape last night? Not sure what help I can be, LD. Have you spoken to Akiko? No, not yet. What do you know about the second Holy Seal? It's a mystery, isn't it? Not for me to know, is it? Why do you gotta turn everything into a question, Sammy? Oh, let's hang out.
Fancy a drink?
Fancy a drink?
I'm glad to be back.
What do you recommend, Sam? How long since you had a drink?
Got it.
3 million days. Feel like catching up? Eek. Hit me.
My
Make it a large one.
unique
How about starting with a highball?
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
Sounds good. Please enjoy.
I'm glad to be back.
Oh, that's a good highball, Sam. You are too kind, LD. I'm still practicing. This is Dead Nebula's Beyond Horizon, a nice blended whiskey. It has a crisp flavor and a sweet, smoky aroma. It goes perfectly with the soda water, and a garnish of mint to make a nice highball. Don't be modest. Be proud. I do not wish to be presumptuous, but an artisan can never be satisfied, can they? There's always another facet to the diamond that is perfection, wouldn't you agree? You said it, Sammy. The endless pursuit. It is a curse and a blessing, isn't it?
Sure.
It creates a restless mind, frustrated by not being able to practice, but in the moment of doing, you are in heaven. Precisely. The key to a highball is the ice. The ice is frozen at -20 degrees Celsius. It makes the ice harder so it doesn't melt. You can enjoy the taste of the ingredients without them being
My
diluted.
unique blend.
The ice is cut to provide a tight fit in the glass. A highball has to be stirred gently so the soda doesn't fizz. You stir without the ice moving apart. It chills it nicely, doesn't it? You always make the perfect
Is
drink.
this a joke, LD?
Please, LD, I am still learning. I need to go and breathe life back into paradise. Good to talk to you, Sam. It is always a pleasure, LD. Please stop in again, won't you? Absolutely. Ooh. May you always live in the shadow, and may you reach the moon. I like their parting. Like, their parting words. Oh, that's cute. Knife through the heart is the name of his bar. They are precious. I want to get back here.
Ha.
I also hear Shinji, and I want to hang out with him. Get in this way?
Ha. Ha.
Jump on the chair. Yes.
Ha.
Jump on the fence. There we go. Again, I'm not entirely sure that this is like how they want me to get into these places, but it's how we're doing it. Also, right though, they are so cute. We need pyramids and worship. Okay, I gotta get to that warehouse. Skyrim, right? Just hack my way up them. I don't see a problem here. Oh, hello. A secret tunnel, huh? just gonna hit my head on this. Where do you go? Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Oh, where are we? Secret tunnel into the dead zone. Someone has been naughty. What the fuck? I can see the universe! The 25th island sequence is 2 after the one that we're in currently? Is this supposed to be Sam and... That doesn't look like Lydia's profile. Who do you think rules the world? The Syndicate? No, not our world. The real world? No, not that one either. What other world is there? The metaphorical world. The concept of world. You mean the gods? No, yes. Are they the only gods? Probably. Possibly. Maybe. Definitely. Absolutely not. How can we say? How can we know? If you worry about that, you'll lose yourself. I don't want to lose myself. Good. It's easy to do. Okay, so 25th is after this one. A whiskey that hasn't been aged. Nutty, sweet, and peppery. Sometimes drunk for luck during gambling. Is this where he makes his booze?
The investigator is here.
This is a whiskey distillery. It's in use, but the dead zone is supposed to be sealed. Has Sammy been making an illegal blend? There's something odd here. This is a medical grade blood chiller designed to keep blood cold when it's being transported. There's an empty blood bottle inside. The label's been scratched off, but I can just make out a K as the first letter of the name. Blood not found. This bottle's been scrubbed clean. There's no trace of any blood.
I have a bad feeling about this.
After being used, this was cleaned to remove evidence. But why keep it? Paranoia? No one comes into the dead zone, so it wouldn't be found. Helps incriminate others if this is unaccounted for. I need to find out what this is linked to. Just going to Sam about it without context will make him clam up. Well, we've stumbled upon a secret. Something's been destroyed here. Starlight says there's nothing unusual here. Some metals, plastic, tinted glass, and fire-resistant fabric. No way to tell what it was. Was it a person? What's over here? Nothing? Okay, there's nothing else over in this area. Sorry, just when I think this place, like, that this game can't get any more bizarre / awesome, it does. Yes, let's buy the drink. D2.
Relic obtained.
Blood fountain. An energy drink that makes you feel like your blood wants to burst out of your body. That's any energy drink for me. 17th island sequence. Ah, the 17th island. Remember that? Remember them? Remember those? Enough to wish for death. Alright. I also really appreciate the fact that, like, things are very well hidden in the game, but they still, like, it's obvious that I can interact with that. Or, like, you can see that, like, there's blood crystals from a distance, so it's, like, hard to find, but not so obscure that, you know, it's, like, impossible to do. I feel like that's a very hard balance to find in games where you have to do, like, investigation type things.
Relic obtained. time.
16th island sequence. A time for watching Crow's Circle.
Huh.
Oh, that's a whole ass building. Oh gosh. Okay, we'll go up the stairs in just a moment. Hey Cario, how's it going? Everyone's getting these GlitchCon badges. Have we figured out what GlitchCon is? I have yet to actually, like, look into it. Oh no, you can't sleep for some reason? Just rough night? What? Henry's apartment. Ground zero for the demonic invasion a decade ago. Don't care, don't know. That's fair, that's valid. This is where the demon possessed him. He killed his mother and allegedly killed Grace bloodlines. The demon spilled out and corrupted the island. His concrete sarcophagus was built to contain the spread. As soon as the demonic corruption took hold, it marked the beginning of the end for Island Sequence 24.
Got it.
Which truths are contained within. I don't want to... I don't like this. I need a code for the safe. I should talk to Henry about it. It is his apartment after all. Okay. Well, I hope you're able to get some rest at some point tonight. As someone who doesn't sleep. I get it. A chalked out ritual circle. Presumably where Henry conducted the ritual that caused his possession.
Test me.
Chalk symbols, candles, statues of gods. Can't beat the classics when you're conducting an illegal ritual. Oh, hi, body bag.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The corpse of Rena Division, Henry's mother. He killed her via strangulation. Looks like the corpse was left here when the corruption happened and the area was evacuated. She's been decomposing for 10 years. No more evidence here. Gross. This is a tiny bedroom. It's so small. Also, am I just very tall or is everything very short? And then that noise is just the... Yeah, it's just safe. Okay. And then possibly something upstairs? Hi, Devo. Are you just gonna cry back there? Yeah? Do you wanna come say hi? Here. Devo. Hey. Come here. Good boy. Hi, buddy. Mwah. Yeah. Can you sit down? Be a good kid. No, you don't get to be on the desk. Either lay down or go. It's Devo, my sweet, sweet baby boy. Yeah, he's so loud. You guys should at least try to sleep. Or at least lay down. Alright, bud. Oh no! Again, I get it. I get it if somebody's like a severe insomniac. I understand it, but at least lay down and like take it easy. Ooh, more tablets.
Relic obtained.
I'm so awake and I'm listening to this game. That's fair. Again, I can't tell everyone what to do. I can just strongly suggest. I mean, we'll be ending the stream in about 15 minutes or so, but it's been nice having you here the whole time. Strongly suggest, yes. Alright, dying from sadness. Carving about the god dying from sadness. A sentient rock that drifted to earth in the wake of the other gods. A despair philosopher. It is highly recommended that you all go to sleep at some point tonight. Or at least lay down and take it easy. Oh, there's even more upstairs? An upstairs? If you're ending your stream soon, I might as well wait. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, like I said, about 15 minutes or so is when we'll be ending. I keep thinking it's so much later than it is, and it's not, for me at least. It's only 7:45 right now. I don't know, this whole week's just felt off. And we're following. Having that come from somebody in the same time zone is very appreciated. Like, I keep thinking it's like 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and it very much isn't. And it's wild. It's over here. Airlock? 1:45 a.m. here. Well, I know it's super late for you. You and your damn British time. Okay, well, I can't go through here. You know what, I think our next goal in-game. It's 7:45 p.m. here. It's like not late at all, but it feels very late. I don't know, it was also like, the weather's been super gloomy the last couple of days. Like, we just had daylight savings time, which is useless, and I hate it. But yeah, it's dark. And it gets dark at like 6 o'clock. And it's freaking whack. I need to get better curtains in my bedroom. Cause like the sun comes up at what, like 7 o'clock now? And my curtains don't cover my windows all the way, so the second the light's up, I am awake. Despite the fact that I'm not falling asleep until like 3 or 4 in the morning. Oops. But yeah, and then it was just like, it was dark all day, and the wind was insane. Our lights are programmed to turn on 30 minutes before sunset, and they turned on at 4:30 p.m. today. Ugh! Gross! Oh, I forgot to climb up the friggin' ladder. Got too busy talking about how gross the weather was. I hate it, though. I mean, like, a part of me is happy that it's... Well, I don't want to say that I'm happy that it's gonna be winter, because that's not true. But, like... I usually like wintertime, because, like, everyone's indoors, and, like, it's super chill. It's very cold, but at least I can, like, bundle up and not die of heat exhaustion. But it's like, we've been inside all year already, and I just wanna not be inside. Why do it? Why do what? Yeah, but we've been indoors for so long! So usually while I'm like again, I don't necessarily like winter, but I don't hate it as much as everyone else in the Midwest does. Because it gives me an excuse to stay indoors and be bundled. But it's just like, this year has sucked so much as far as being indoors all the time is concerned. I just want to be outdoors. And doing things, not just being outside. I like winter until February. That's true. As soon as it starts turning deadly, and then weird and slushy. When it gets slushy, I don't like it. The crime, the murder, the paradise killing. To reshape the world. When you pull a trigger or thrust a knife, the world branches. The old world is gone. It exists in history. And history is forgotten. The world is remade or reshaped. It depends. We all live in a new world after that. Isn't your thing with, like, winter and February being like, you start thinking it should be spring, but it's not quite spring yet. We're still in winter and it's still cold and gross. The world must get reshaped a lot more than you know. Which is valid. I feel like by the time February hits, I'm also very much just over winter as a whole. Yes, and there's usually fall spring. The Midwest with its ridiculous seasons. We've got first winter and second winter, fall spring, third winter. Aged for longer in specially constructed crypts tended to by self-professed ghouls. Their obsession took them and warped them. All they do is caress the barrels until it's time to bottle. Ugh, what does Shinji have to say? I could really go for a cocktail. How'd you get into cocktails? When the bar closes, I hang out on the roof and down whatever is left. Cocktails are one of the few good things humans have made.
The investigator.
What's your favorite? I like a nice mojito. Lots of rum and mint. We should stop this conversation. It's been so long since I had a mojito. Want to grab a few and watch the island die? Yes, Shinji, take me out on a date, my sweet, sweet boy. No can do. Ugh. Love dies. Whatever. Yeah, for real. Yeah, this winter is gonna be super wacky. Are you ready for it? In the 9 minutes that we have left of the stream, we should probably make our way to the warehouse, which I don't know where that is. And so that's not very helpful. Winter, full spring, second winter, spring of deception, third winter, mud season, actual spring, summer, false fall, second summer, actual fall. Yes. Facts, though. I liked when we first moved out here, one of the things that I think it was my dad who said was like, it's gonna be nice to have like actual seasons because we're in the Midwest now. And it's like, what are you talking about? What do you mean actual seasons? Somewhere in there is construction as well. That is a season of the Midwest. Oh, don't fall. I don't know where that noise is coming from, but whatever. So many seasons. 21st Island sequence. We restore the heartbeat of Moonlight Petal. She slumbers under Siberia. We must give her more power. Usually right before false fall. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh my gosh. I don't know, like with being indoors the entire time, I would say being in quarantine, but let's be real, like half of the states hasn't been doing that. Okay, Shinji. But just being inside all year has like really thrown off my understanding of seasons as well. You met that dog in the alleys between the houses? All she wants is treats. Treats, treats, treats. You try to have a conversation? Nothing, just treats. Yeah, I know. I've given her some treats. Fair shot is perfect. But it's kind of like made me appreciate follow the seasons a bit more.
Oh.
I'll still complain about them, but like... Oh, Deep Factory! Shit, is this where I wanted to be? We'll come back to that in just a second. Right, people keep talking about going back to when things were in March, and I never left March. Right. Right. Like, I mean, I have left March, but that's because I was working at that time. And then I stopped working in July because, you know, working with kids and being in a house full of immunocompromised people and also being high risk myself, it was one of those like, yeah, let's not. But aside from that, I've been home. I've kept contact with people at a very, very minimum. What is this? A knowledge tablet for Starlight. Please manually install for Starlights. Oh, okay, cool. So we got the thing that I needed. Why did I think I couldn't get into the factory? Yo! You got the upgrade! Good work! Told you we'd come through for you. Thanks for the help. No worries! Always gotta help the investigator of a mass murder. Don't forget to install it from Starlight's inventory. Don't you think that's a hassle? An unnecessary step? Friction is nice. Makes things more meaningful. I guess. We'll let you get back to it. Remember to buy more drinks. Buy more drinks! I have been. But yeah, this whole, like, idea that everyone's talking about, like, how we have to go back to, like, quarantining and things, and it's like, had we just done it right the first time? That's a good call. Yeah, I'm gonna be ending it here in a couple of minutes anyway. Thank you for hanging out as long as you did, Ella. It was super nice to chat with you for as long as we did. Like we were, like you and I were talking about earlier, like, there's no expectation for you to show up or hang out or anything, but it's really nice when you do. But go to sleep. Thank you for being here. We'll see you later. I can move the crane around. I wonder if I can get it to pick anything up. Oh. So many things to do here. But yeah, this actually seems like as good a place as any to end the stream. Yeah, I'll probably lay down here fairly soonish.
Travel unlocked.
Again, I like looked at the clock and I'm like, why is it only 8 o'clock? Yikes. See you later, Ella. But yeah, this seems like as good a place as any to save so we don't start anything super serious. Allie, you seem you and Tad both seem fairly invested in this, but Tad's not here right now because his, electricity, the entire thing of electricity at his house was being funky. If you want, I can play this, tomorrow and Wednesday as well as on the weekends. Like I said, I'm super enjoying it, to the point that I don't want to put it down. And I know that VODs exist for a reason. But yeah, if we want to keep playing this tomorrow, we can do that. Just let me know in the Discord, I guess. But we'll call it there. And hopefully tomorrow we don't have any more internet issues. I will still take slight hiccups like this over my internet not working at all. I'd be fine with tomorrow. I have a board meeting on Wednesday. Okay, that's fine. We can play this a bit more tomorrow. And then I can do some of my random games on Wednesday. And I think Friday we're still doing like our Friend Friday nonsense. Although I think I have an exam on Friday at the time that I would normally stream, so I might have to fudge with the schedule a little bit there, but whatever. We'll figure it all out then. But aside from that, I guess we'll call it here. Have a good night. It was super fun hanging out with everyone, and I absolutely love this game. It was weird at first, but again, I think that was just me being overwhelmed by lore and everything. But it's been super duper fun, so we will continue to stream this until we beat it. Yeah, have a great night. We'll see you later.